Hey, what's up, guys? You're welcome to Tech Talk on MC Smart Home. This is your boy Clay, and today we are on to another video. Today, guys, we'll be looking at a range hood or a kitchen hood. That's how some people call it. Basically, a hood is a kitchen equipment which helps to, I would say, clean up kitchen air. It sucks up the smoke and the greasy smell. It goes through some cleansing, some purification, and it pumps it out. So there are two types of range hoods. One is duct. It goes through a pipe that goes out to like the chimney where the smoke just goes straight out of the building. But if you live in a rental like I do, uh, most of the times there's no possibility for that. So you would have to use the circulation type of a range hood. And the circulation type means when this air gets into the range hood purifies it using a carbon filter and then recirculates that same air to the kitchen, which is now purified. It takes out the greasy smell which was in the kitchen. It takes it out and pumps it out. So the only question is, how effective are the range hood? I think it's a good concept, but now how effective is that? So this range hood has two 85-watt motors. It has 1.5-watt LED lamp. Those are two of them, two LED lamps. The noise level is minus 60 dB. For the short time I have used this, I would say this is one thing I don't like about it. So it's a little loud, and sometimes, when you're cooking, sometimes you want to hear that sound coming out of your pot, but sometimes the noise from the hood takes that away, and sometimes you'd only have to judge with your eyes. The range hood has UV light, that's ultraviolet light, sorry. Ultraviolet light is meant to stop bacteria or grease from accumulating inside. So the ultraviolet light serves to, do that. This has an aluminum filter which stops like the grease or the oil. If there's oil spillage, it doesn't get into it blocks it, so you can take it out and you clean it and you feed it back in. And the carbon filter, that is the most important part of it, because the carbon filter traps the grease or the smell or whatever comes out of the pot like vapor. It traps it, takes out the toxic, I don't know how to say, takes that out, and a fan pushes out that same air which is cleaned already. So this is one thing that I noticed. The air in the kitchen is not as stuffy as it was before. That I noticed. I also noticed there is less smoke in the kitchen when I have it on. I say less, I don't say no smoke, because some of it escapes that area. I don't feel that much heat when I'm in the kitchen cooking when I have the range hood on. So that serves well. That is a good thing, because the vent at the top blows out colder air than it was when it got in. So you can adjust basically adjusting the speed of the fan to increase how much airflow is happening. So since I don't have the possibility of ducking it out of the house using this the duct, I don't know if that's how they call it, but this docking pipe, I'll call it that, that takes the air out of the house if there was a chimney and space for it to go through. So this type can take both. That means if you have a chimney out, you can take it out for this vapor, the air, the smoke to go out through that pipe. But if you don't, you can close up that air, and the circulation, the air circulation part works. So it's down to which of the systems you have functioning in your home. So there is also one thing which is specified, which should be taken seriously. So in the handbook it says the distance between the aluminum cassette filter and oven or upper surface must have a minimum of 750 millimeters for a gas oven, or 650 millimeters for electric ovens. So that is a specific range between your cook surface and the hood. That is the distance depending on what kind of cookware you're using. So I am using, well, I have an induction and a gas cooker, but I'm using this on the induction type. So I'll be using 650 millimeter distance between the hood and the cook surface. So guys, this is what it is. I have not used it for long. I cannot tell you how efficient, accurate this is, but it is said the only way you can know that the carbon filter is still functioning is if you don't get that greasy smell each time you cook. I guess if the power of the carbon filter gets finished, I'll notice maybe it won't do the filtering the way it does, and I would have to take off the carbon filter and replace it. That is one thing, so I would have to buy. But if I was using if I had a chimney with the pipe going out, I wouldn't necessarily need the carbon filter because all the air is pushed out of the building. So that is what it is, guys. I don't know what you think of it, but this is all I could do for today. Thanks for hanging in. If you're new to the channel, please do well to subscribe. I'll be having some really great things coming up in the next videos, so stay tuned, and until the next video, peace.